What's up, Mob Crew? I'm Chris, and in today's video I discussed some theories about Astroworld, how it happened, and how one security officer claims to have been pricked with a needle and passed out. I go over that and so much more in today's video. Also, today's missing person case is Serenity Dennard from South Dakota. She'll be featured at the end of my video, so please stay until the end for that. Thank you so much. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, where we cover murder, mystery, to the paranormal. So on Friday, November 5th, a big event called Astroworld, a concert with major artists like Drake, Lil Baby, and Travis Scott were there performing. But the tragedy that took place was during Travis Scott was performing. But even before his show had started, here's a clip just showing the chaos of when they opened the gates to allow people in, and many people getting trampled over even before the show had started. So just before the show started at 9:30, there was a countdown, and this is when the mayhem started, and everybody was trying to push forward to get up to the front. And then when the show started, it was too late. Reports claim that 5,000 people at this concert, and all these people from the front towards the back, many would describe as being packed in like sardines, and you couldn't move any part of your body. Here's a statement from a witness.
Really nowhere else you can go. You're just making it harder on the people in the front, and most people at most Travis shows, I feel like, know that. At this one, I feel like it was way too many people. It was way too many people that didn't know that, possibly, more than likely, and it just got crazy for everybody up there that was basically getting sacrificed.
Were you guys getting pushed too?
Oh my god, yeah. I probably caught like 20 elbows to my head in the mosh pits.
Yeah, I got a bloody lip, my legs all bruised up.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, it's normal for us, we're used to it. But like I said, there was other people there that really couldn't handle it. They were panicking in the crowds. I was trying to keep some of them calm because they're skirmishing, they're trying to wiggle their way out. I usually create elbow room just to try to get some breathing space. I couldn't even get no elbow room. My hands were actually crushing my chest, so I was panicking a little bit. That's when I finally got out.
This girl here describes seeing bodies everywhere and claims there are way more casualties than has been reported in the news.
It is extremely traumatizing. I've never experienced anything like that in my entire life. Probably because I've never been surrounded by so many lifeless bodies. I haven't been able to stop thinking about what was happening all around me. It was so demonic. The energy was so demonic. The set was demonic. Travis was demonic. We were literally in hell. Like, it felt like we were in hell. Nobody could breathe. We were all suffocating. Everybody around me was suffocating. We were standing on our tiptoes, and all you see is everyone around you, chins up, gasping for air, and that's all you see around you.
So maybe because of the lack of oxygen, she had experienced some kind of hallucination. I'm not saying what she said isn't true. I'm just giving you guys some ideas of what could happen for her to perceive that there was way more going on. And also she described some kind of demonic force going on. Here was the flyer that was put out for the concert. Notice the symbolism, and here are some pictures of the stage and the whole theme, which actually just builds on the whole demonic setting. Another big story also came out about how a security guard that apparently got pricked with the needle when he was trying to apprehend somebody in the crowd, and shortly thereafter passed out. Here's a clip from this story.
We do have a report of a security officer, according to the medical staff that was out and treated him last night, that he was reaching over to restrain or grab a citizen, and he felt a prick in his neck. When he was examined, he went unconscious. They administered Narcan. He was revived, and the medical staff did notice a prick that was similar to a prick that you would get if somebody's trying to inject.
So I have heard that other people claim this actually happened, as one couple described seeing people walk through the crowds warning people that they were getting injected with something. It was really scary to think about as you had kids attending this concert. So new reports are continuing to come out, but as for now, there are 8 people dead, and here's a list of their names, and apparently over a dozen or more are hospitalized. And this poor boy, who is 9 years old, is in a coma fighting for his life right now. There are many reports saying that Travis Scott saw the responders, but after stopping the show for a brief moment, he told everybody to put their hands up and continued the show for another 30 plus minutes when people were screaming to stop the show and that they needed help. So many people are blaming Travis Scott for not stopping the show. Some more breaking news is that Travis Scott and organizers of the show have been hit with 18 different lawsuits for this Astroworld event. Travis Scott did release a short clip claiming he had no idea and said that he would help out the families with whatever they needed. And there's new reports coming out saying that he will pay for the funerals of the victims. They are giving refunds to anybody that went to the show. Also, before I go, I just wanted to save this girl for last. She was at the concert and actually passed out during the show, and she was carried over to the VIP area where, after coming to, she told them that she was a nurse, and so she began to help out the medical staff, who she said did not have the proper training for this kind of work, and she went around checking pulses and doing CPR. And I just want to say that she is a hero in my book, and thank God she was there. From what she was saying, this staff was not qualified enough to handle something like this. So bless her heart for being a leader and helping these people out.
Pulse, whenever we did pulse checks, there was no pulse checks going on. It was madness. They pulled someone over the rails. After I found some other nurses or medical staff that were in the crowd, they identified themselves as such, started jumping in to help with compressions so we could, relieve the medics that had been doing it for, I don't even know how long. I have no idea how long these people had been pulseless. They started bringing more bodies over. They started trying to do CPR on someone. I said, you have got to check a pulse before you do CPR. If they have a pulse, you don't do CPR. You'll break ribs and just make the situation worse. Checked a pulse on a guy that they started doing CPR. I said, no, he has a pulse. Get him out of here. There was only one stretcher. These were big people. We weren't able to get people out. All we could do is just try and keep them awake. And
So let me know what you guys think of all this in the comments. Please be kind to each other. And if you enjoyed this video, please smash that like button and hit subscribe. Click the bell and turn on notifications. If you want to support my channel, you can become a member or donate through the many apps I have in the description. Today's missing person case is Serenity Dennard. She was last seen at a children's home in South Dakota. So please take a close look. Thank you guys so much and take care.